Hello and greetings everyone, and welcome to another wonderful day of StarCraft 2 Heart of the Swarm, brought to you by Ascended. And yes, I can say day because indeed it is daytime. It is 4:01 p.m. my wonderful time. So, silver level matchup on Deadwing, upper left hand corner, from Clan Ascended Nation. It's going to be ZerProRan. And in the bottom left hand corner, this looks like an easy one. Why is it always the second one that screws me? Nyunone. Nyunone? New York, Unone? Nyunone? Oh, Christ, whatever. Hey, he's going to be our blue Terran. It's going to be a TVT mirror matchup here. Like I said, silver level matchup. And yeah, so that's what we got. I know I haven't been casting that much lately. You guys know why. I've explained it more than once, so. But Sunday is my one day that I refuse to work. We put a big X over Sundays. So it's the one day I have off, so I am spending a little bit of it with you guys. Want to make sure you get a game or two cast. Hope you guys enjoyed that fan game the other day. It was actually a lot of fun. I played with Miller Death. Speaking of Miller Death, he is having a tournament, so you guys might want to check that out. It's going to have players, I think, of all ranges, all the way up to GM with the first place prize of $100. So if you have any questions about that, just go ahead and message him in the comments. You guys know he watches my games, so I'm sure he'll read it. But yeah, 4-player map here. So we got a scout going here from, I'm just going to call him Nyunone. Would that be reasonable? Nyunone? Nyunone? Nyunone. And he's going to check the bottom right. We do have ZerPro. What was that? A delay? Oh, he just stuck the bunker there to try to wall off. I'm not even certain that's actually a full wall. I think it might be against Terran. I don't know about it against Zerg. And he's gone right as well. So both players are going to miss each other here for the first 2 minutes of the game. If anybody has any replays I'd like to see cast, whenever I do manage to have some time, send them to AscendedNationReplays at gmail.com. I do have one more fan game to cast, so that'll be happening here in the near future. As soon as I find time, I can get that done. I promise you that'll be up for grabs. It's been a lot of fun. Those games actually have gone really well. 4-1 in fan games with you guys. So nice job, guys. You guys obviously carry the team, because it sure isn't me. Nevertheless, we got 2 gas going over here for ZerPro. And down here, 2 gas as well. Double racks. Actually, very similar build. Look at the doorway here. You know, got the add-on in the doorway, add-on in the doorway. I like ZerPro going for a stim first. You guys know I'm a big fan of stim first, just because it's such a long upgrade. I'd rather get it earlier when I'm less likely to get attacked than wait till later when I really wish I had it. Yep. And one hasn't quite figured out that it's SCV. That means it's a full wall off. If you ever get to the point where you're scouting around, a lot of you guys know this, but for those of you who don't, if you're scouting around and your SCV just walks up to a wall and refuses to actually go where you tell them to, that's because he knows there's a full wall off. He's psychic and knows telepathy and shit like that, and knows there's a full wall. So that's your first giveaway that if you didn't know your opponent was Terran, now you do. I guess technically Protoss could do that too, but it's far less likely. So you can be really careful when you walk up that ramp. You can already know that you're not getting in. Or you can just leave and know that your opponent is there. There's a word to the wise there for those of you who may not have known that. I am really, really surprised. I was going to say, if he really does that, I had a unit, what was that, last week, that somebody used a pro to bust down rocks. And he did. He did bust down the rocks. But it literally took like 15 minutes. There was that SCV. It literally like took forever. It does like 2 HP of damage to the rocks at a time. It's a very slow process. He actually did 70 damage there. It's kind of amazing. This is my first cast of the day. I'm going to try and keep them in order so you guys know. Did download some more games off my email today from you guys, so trying to get a couple of those in, and of course I got 1.2 bajillion other games that I want to make sure I get in. God, there's something I was going to tell you guys and I just can't remember right now. CC on the low ground here for ZerPro. And right now it's all bio for 1. And the other side we got... Where are you going with that factory? Oh, he's going to create... He's going to expand his wall using his factory as part of it. Okay. In that case, most likely ZerPro's going to salvage that bunker. And here comes those Marines and Marauders. There is not a lot of defending units here for ZerPro. He has not used the factory yet. Where is that scan? I was expecting it to be the other way. Nope. Okay. Oh, saw the siege tank. So Bio-Siege is going to be a threat. And here comes Nyunone. Oh boy. Factory is not going to be ready in time. There are only 4 Marines over here. This is bad. Oh, well, here comes Stim. And see, he got Stim too. Very wise. Very wise. Cancel and lift. Unfortunately, not quite doing so. Both players do have Stim. Factory is gone, and he is heavily outnumbered here. Yeah, lifting off that command center. You see the SCV, he just jumped right in there and said, I am out of here, guys. This is not working today for me. And combat shield is done. He needs to be putting units and building more. I don't know. He's lifting his whole base. He's lifting his whole base instead of engaging, like, or building more units, which is what I would have kind of thought. No, 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 don't do that. No. Okay, if that's just for repair. I thought he was going to suicide them all. He's evacuating his base. Interesting. Is this walled off? No, this is wide open. That's where he's heading. How about this guy? This guy's kind of just chilling. Oh, no, 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 no. ZerPro. Oh, Academy Awards of worst ideas ever. Oh, God. 2 workers remaining for ZerPro. Quite honestly, I can't really see any recovery now after that little move with the SCVs. God, that's painful. Yes, his command center is making its way down the map, but he has 2 workers left. Army supply is 1. I don't even know where the 1 is. Oh my. Probably did him a favor by not getting that unit out. And he's going to see that he lifted, and he's going to know he had to have gone south, because there's really not that many other options. Okay, he scanned there and said, oh, he's not there. That was a wise scan spot, but he actually even got closer to you. And this CC is just hanging out over here. So a little bit of... Obviously I'm speeding this up because this game is just basically over. And... if somehow he were to come back, I would laugh. There we go, okay. And if he doesn't kill him, then... Alright, well anyway, that was an extremely short game. And, I mean... Alright, let's just talk about the obvious here. It's ignoring pretty much everything at this point. Good bio push here from... it's going to go with 1. But what it really came down to was ZerPro went for the natural. Didn't really get himself any defense, and did not know what was coming. Probably should have held that watchtower. Either player going for that watchtower would have been wise. Didn't quite happen. I may not even let this game finish just because I know that they're just screwing around here, and that's not what I shoot for. Yeah, actually, I'm just going to go ahead and pause it. That's going to be the game. So, anyway. Like I said, basically, early bio push in a silver level game. ZerPro was not prepared for it. Started a factory wall off, which wasn't a bad idea, but by not holding the watchtower, he didn't know the units were coming, was not able to drop the bunker quicker. That's actually correct. It just sounds weird. And ultimately ended up getting annihilated. Yeah, there you go. So, there's your first TVT silver of the day, and I'm sure I'll get a couple more cast. Catch you guys later. Peace out.